Hey, beautiful people. Hope you're all doing very well today. Welcome back to the Young and Independent Show, where we discuss a variety of topics to help young folks live lives that are spiritually fulfilled, lives that are value added, lives that are less materialistic, and lives that are financially independent. I'm your host, Sil, and today I just wanted to talk about growth. For the past 2 years, I've been growing so much. First, it started with depression. If you've been reading my blog post or you've been listening to my podcast, I'm sure you've heard me say at least one time that when you're in difficulties, that's when you in a position to thrive the most. There's no miracle without a pain, and there's no solution without a problem. So I was in a bad place, really bad place, during COVID-19 when it just started. It was new to me. I'd never experienced a pandemic or anything like that, lockdown, being indoors. And the worst part of it is that I was stuck at home with my 2-year-old son, who was extremely hyper. Goodness, he's still hyper, but not as terrible as when he was 2. And my first was 7, so they were very demanding young boys who wanted to go out, who wanted to play. But obviously the lockdown for anyone who was in the UK was so bad. I thought that the world was coming to an end. And many times when I was going through that struggle with my mind and just keeping my calm and my peace together, I was looking at the window. I'm not going to lie. I'm just going to be transparent. I looked at the window a few times like, do you want to jump? From the first, was it the first floor of the house? I was like, Sylvie, do you want to take a jump? And that's when I realized that people who suffer from mental health issues, they're not just pretending or trying to seek pity or anything like that. I didn't really talk about this to anyone, but I felt really bad. Fast forward to making the decision that, you know what, okay, I'm not working, I've got kids at home with me. How do I utilize this time to make the best of it? What do I do right now that tomorrow I'll be, grateful to have done? And I just went into personal development. The first thing that I did, I didn't go looking for it, but I was watching YouTube videos. Let me just explain how I came about the vision creation coaching session. So I was watching YouTube, and an ad came up. That was my coach, Laura Lyles. You can check her out. And she just caught my attention. Generally, when I'm watching something on YouTube, a podcast or listening to something that always adds value, In the past, I used to watch all sorts of things. When I was depressed, I used to watch all sorts of things. And one of the other things I found out yesterday was that when you're depressed, read books. So I was listening to an audiobook, and Coach Laura popped up, and she was talking about the vision creation experience, VCE. Yeah, that's the name of the course, the VCE, Vision Creation Experience. Saying that women who are struggling, she wants 1,000 women who are struggling to come on her course and all that. So she has a free mastermind and all, but what I've come to realize is that these masterminds are just a way to sell stuff, the real stuff. They give you a lot of value, and then if you want more, you can always purchase. So I clicked, I registered immediately, and I waited for the course. And guess what? Before the course started, I had COVID. Oh my God. I had COVID. My body was aching. I was in so much pain. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to cancel this thing. So I messaged them to cancel. They're like, nope, you can't cancel. Money in the bank, business closed. You either attend or you lose your money. Oh, I was like, what? I'm not losing my money. That's not little money. I paid for the vision creation experience £300 in CFA term. That is, I paid 225,000 CFA. And I said, okay, I'm going to attend the course. So even though I had COVID, I was attending the course, with the pain. You had to wake up very early in the morning and start the morning prayer and blah, blah, blah. The course went through. It was the best investment, the first and the best investment I had done, for a long while. I hadn't, thought about my personal development. And when I created my vision board, I was like, wow, we live in a world of limitless possibilities. And I decided that, you know what, I'm going to put this into practice. I'm going to take action. And I started taking action. One of the things in the vision creation experience is, what do you need to achieve your goal? Right now, as I'm speaking to you, I'm literally looking at my vision board for 2022. And I'm seeing how many of those things have been checked off, and I am amazed. This thing works, guys. It works. The vision creation experience. I tried to do the same for my mini coaching group. They didn't pay a dime for it. You all did not pay a dime for it. I know that one person or a few of you, did the course till the end, created your vision boards, and your life has not been the same. Thank you very much for all your private messages. But my life has never been the same since that vision creation experience. What I can say, to make this podcast short, is that I've grown so much in the last 2 years after that VCE experience course, that there's no turning back. One of the things that Mahatma Gandhi said is that we should learn as though we're going to live forever. And that's what I intend to do. I'm learning as if I'm going to live forever. I'm reading articles, listening to podcasts, reading books, reading newsletters, anything that I can do to keep growing. And that's what we can all do to improve our lives, to improve our society. It's not a rocket science, and it's not a one-man show. We can all put our hands together and tie the bundle, a neat, beautiful bundle of a world that is full of people who are dynamic, who are amazing, supportive, and we take it from there. So I want to encourage you today to create your own vision board. If you haven't done it and you need the Coach Laura's course free, you can go to my website www.youngandindependent.com and just go to blog post and you type vision creation. You just type vision. I wrote a blog post and I put some pointers in that post. You should create your own vision board, and no matter where you are, it doesn't matter which part of the world you are at right now. The grass is only greener where you water the ground. Okay? This is true. The grass is only greener where you water the ground. Are you watering the ground where you are right now? Ask yourself that question. Go on and grab the Vision Creation Experience blog or blog post and create your own vision board and start growing exponentially like I have in the past 2 years. Thank you so much for listening. I just woke up and I wanted to put this out there because it was on my heart and I wanted to share this with you all. Thank you. Do take care. Bye-bye.